previous video, we have already talked about the situation of the CS user's obsession, which is absolutely going to be even this, that you have been for some sort of like anything as well, that all they deleted the CS Obsession Comic Studio, which means the user Obsession Comic Studio that I just already seen this. And one thing that I just totally saying this is completely shocking around here in the previous video. I have already saw this as well, because since at 1:45 a.m. this is totally shocking for all of users like anything as well. I have already reviewed for some kind of the Friday Night Funkin' mod, which means it was the scenes Letty's extras probably could be for around as a custom made mod as well. It's not gonna be the real mod like anyways as well. It was related to Doki Takeover Plus and like anything around for the any characters as well, like the other links as well, related to DD Literator Club as well. The Takeover Club has just absolutely expanded with OCs like anything for other kinds of names. As I already seen this as for some kind of the uploads, and I totally forgot to add something into the description. So we have the highlight of anything as well. Beneath like these things is the Eyesore OC's Junk Comic Studio, the Junkyard Comic Studio around here like this. I better not yet for around here that the cookie itself could be for this kit, and right beside with a Porsche Panamera with a Terraforminator. In the Ultra Kill Comic Studio, I didn't add something as well. Sometimes I added for some kind of Road Bandits as well. I didn't add a Road Bandit as well. It was just a Terraforminator with the V2 right behind the wheel. Especially not anything as well. I didn't add anything around here as well, except Rayman Comic Studio. Even though that must be added for some kind of cookies like anything itself. And the cookies were for some kind of the banana guy over here. The banana one monkey over here. Which is not exactly with this guy anyways. It must be a young Kulfi. It was over here. And the two Cookie Run Kingdom characters could be for around as of Olive Cookie and Tiger Lily Cookie. They're on the start of the game like anything itself. At night itself, there are two fairies around itself. That must be a butterfly flying sugar glass cookie and the fairy cookie itself. Right underwards could be for around as for this guy as well, the drumming boy that I didn't actually try to find out as well. So which means there's Artichoke Cookie still playing for just one thing, and it's right next to Terraforminator on the other land, right near the trees, instead of adding sugar gnomes like whenever it does. It got one cookie that I just added into this crossover was Blue Slushy Cookie. With the planes like itself, Pixar planes like whenever it does, and so on. We're going for a little bit for those things as well. I might gonna be added for some kind of characters in the future, and sometimes that the banner of Dandy's world kept on changing at once. So I'm at the Moonstone's comic studio, and because of some sort of like this, and that will be for something as well, such as the Spanish words, like whenever it does. It was built by Tsuki Urioyo and Moonstone Cookie Official Z3. Whenever there's no hot users like anything as well, there is nothing about anybody for some sort of like this. The festival is coming soon, a long time as well. And so much more. That must be Chinese Cookie, like the same thing as possibly that I just already seen this. So thankfully, there must be a Chinese cookie around here, such as Moonstone Cookie, that recently added somewhere around here like anything as well. Moonstone cookie could be from the Chinese that they completely made. I wasn't able to be saying for this. It wasn't going to be for like this anyways. There featured Chinese cookies in the Chinese version of Cookie Run Kingdom. Whenever that I just not going to be seeing this, but none featured around the Chinese cookies around here. That could be the Osanimous cookies like these, including the Camella cookie. I definitely seeing this possible for only one reason, that I just never told to be seeing this. I totally seeing whenever this is going to be the same, but what about Family Guy that he just totally added for something as well? Or maybe Cars that I just gonna add. And that means the red GMC Acadia. It was just right over here that it just totally added from my files. And some cookies weren't from my files. It was probably in here, but not anything online whenever that I just totally seeing this. Apparently, this is Moonstone cookie. It must be for some kind of the original sprites. That total amount, it was 7 of them as well. The eyes turned open for some kind of unknown reasons to do so, which means that was getting a little bit serious or something. But I definitely not guess it wasn't going to be edited out as well. So turns out I added 2 more cars, such as the Torex and the Dodge Challenger concept. I'm gonna be doing this right now and said Bravado Gauntlet. The Gauntlet. So I probably put around here as the Bravado Gauntlet. And nothing especially says here for round as well. So the Moonstone Adets could be turned something pretty ridiculous as for some kind of the unknown reference. And I definitely added something just for the Acadia. So I definitely hate Chinese things, like whenever like the products or some kind of vehicles all over the place for some kind of stupid reasons, like the vehicles as well. But I don't like the Chinese car designs around here, and because they are pretty ruthless to other Japanese brands, and because of unknown reasons like anything as well. There are more as the idols like themselves and turn into some kind of the minor adepts as well. You might able to be seeing some kind of markers all over the place, and which includes around anything as well for some kind of like this. Between Scorpion, Mozzarella, White Ghost, and Buckwheat. Well, that wasn't going to be like anything as well. The Buckwheat cookie was from the Witch's Tower, and which includes Cream Puff, including like this as the Caramel Chocks cookie and Cream Ferret cookie. The ferret cookie like this could be like this, anyways. A creature from Care, like anything as well. Definitely, there's the Torex, and right behind the wheel is Big Smoke. Nothing over here that he just totally said around here. So I better get to find some user comics and what I just able to do that I just find out as well. You seeing there must be any more comics around here. Unfortunately, there is nothing around here even though. So going to somewhere else would be not anything as well. So Spanish is going to be the only one thing. Spanish could be for exactly that I just trying to find out. There's no Chinese like anything as well for some sort of like these. Especially there must be Chinese language right here. Especially there must be a Japanese language over here. So which contains only for Spanish things is going to be related as well. Este estudia es de Moonstone cookie oficiale Z3. Which means This is absolutely created by the Moonstone Cookie official, which is totally weird. And especially that there wasn't going to be making anything but so totally amount of sense but failing. So there must be a little bit more and some more again. So in total amount of those things as well. And well, such as flipbooks, like anything as well. So there must be total amounts like those things as well, and I'm going to be reviewing for something as well. Sometimes there must be for some sort of a little bit worse as well, which concludes Tengshi. The Tengshi cookie is right over here, right next to Caramel Chalks. Cream Ferret was a little bit nervous or something. Even that was not going to be duo persons like themselves. It was the same time as well for something else. And sometimes like anything as well. And it says, Dia uno fingran di quello silore. And probably like anything as well. Cuando sos hodjo, hosos tiende esas rayas, significa que estar asturada justo como Caramel Shocks, asegura puede ser que ella siempre supo todo. Su versión Ferret podemos ver que siempre está adresta o siempre tende sonando como si superior. Que nada está bien. Ocuso Brunde di Cambelli, acque esto solo succede uno, vede in su versione, Ferretia in su versione normali, non lo cola illuccia que priede a ella misma. How possibile, like anything as well. This is absolutely a little bit hard as well. The favorites could be Cream Ferrets and Caramel Chalks. And like anything, but sometimes like the sprites, like anything as well. And a little bit for some kind of... It's not a little bit funny as well. There is a little bit for one thing that Scorpion says, Videotra esclava. Oh guys, this is going to be getting a little bit for some kind of confusing. That yells, Sia escroda, and said, Tengshi. Venakui mi ninito. Eat him also, said Moonstone Cookie. Even though there is a little bit more that I just totally said around here. I wouldn't be able to be speaking for some Spanish lessons, or even German lessons that I just totally about. And especially for the Italian lessons as well. So before I'll edit something like anything as well, that called it algo over here for some sort of like here. And it says, Yo solo prunido esto felinzes as well. So I'm going to be translated to Italian language, one of them as well. So if this isn't going to be for around here that it's just going to be put in the box, so this isn't going to be whatever that I just translated as well. So no, this is not going to be for around here. So this isn't going to be for around here. And this isn't going to be for around here. There is going to be for one thing. This is actually going to be what I just try to say. There is fellas. So this isn't going to be for one here. And it says here, Posso solo essere felice. Oh no, I'm probably sure that he just did a mistake. So this is what I just actually called around the Italian way, that it just totally sounds like this whenever that I just going to be saying this as well. And now I'm going to translate to German. So I'm not totally that we're going to be speaking this out. So I'm probably sure that this is a mistake. So let's get into German over here. and what I just absolutely going to do. So let's just press here. And there must be longer ones that are just totally going to be meant to be. And so that's the final as well. It says, "It's kann nur Groditskidstein." And that's what I talking about for the angry person that is actually saying this. There was white ghost, cream puff, and mozzarella cookie around here for them three as well. "You solo prende esta feliz," said Moonstone Cookie. "Kalina Ninito Mimando," said Buckwheat Cookie. "Mimimo yo si tengo due comunicas," said Tangshi. "Women alla fura," said Mozzarella. They have a little bit chuckles like anything as well. "Women alla fura," said Scorpion Cookie. "Agrazden que minimo no los lega capriad," Quimelia. Oh no. This is absolutely totally getting a little bit worse. Even that you can't learn about the Spanish lessons or something. Even though this is actually going to be for one thing that we just specially to do. That we're just going to sit around here. I'm totally a little bit pissed off around as well. Tangshi was completely so pissed like anything as well. That features something a little bit worse and could be actually said to Moonstone Cookie. And even though this is going to be for the first things as well, sometimes the first one could be from 7 days ago, which is totally weird, but not any kinds of language, such as French's, Italia's, even more such as Chinese and Korean. So thankfully that will be the end of this video, and the link is going to be in the description. Spanish viewers might absolutely totally seeing this like anything before. I totally added for some kind of like this anyways, for some sort of like anything to say around as well. I probably speak Italian when I ever try to sing this. And because I probably speak somewhere like German when I was angry. So thanks for watching and for all your support, and don't forget the link is going to be in the description to browse some comics whenever you want, and especially in this comic studio that is linked here below. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and comic studio users all later.